What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the Gotta Be Good podcast. Today we got a special, spontaneous episode on this night of
about to be the new year. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
there
go.
Micah Scheulin.
There it is.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
We got Micah on the pod today.
Do you have a rapper name? I forget.
Memphis Kush.
Memphis Kush 300.
300.
That's been your snap name in
my
my
guy.
Snapchat forever.
It's just Memphis Kush though. But
Oh.
yes, I
forgot you had to switch it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, we're here to talk about Memphis. Just
And it's Kush.
all this stuff.
The Mountains of Kush.
But
I don't even know what I'm saying
you're
right
good.
now.
It's fine. It's about to be a new year.
We
Yeah.
missed Memphis.
But normally we just start off with you just telling us like where you're from. So yeah, well, I guess we'll just jump into Memphis then right away, pretty much.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you guys for letting me come out tonight. I
course.
appreciate it very much.
And for future guests, just know I came and picked this man up. Okay, because I'm a good guy like that.
That's how we rock.
I'm a
That's
great
how
host.
that's how family rocks.
There we
Exactly.
go, son.
All right, Memphis Kush here, aka Micah Scheulin. Born in Memphis, Tennessee, / Andover, Minnesota.
Got the soda on the map.
Yes, sir. It's cold in Minnesota.
It is cold, but it's warm out here.
How long do you live in Memphis for?
On and off for about
Enough to get an
11 to
accent.
12 years.
Because yeah, you moved there in what, like or Minnesota in the 6th grade or some bullshit.
Yeah, I was in middle school when y'all pulled up to the skate
yeah.
park.
All talking shit.
Yeah.
Fucking accents.
Yes,
Fucking
sir.
wild boys.
I remember.
Yeah, I would say what you're in middle school.
I was probably like
so-
in the 7th grade. I
yeah.
think. Then your brother was in 8th, and I think you were just a year below me. I think, or maybe 2 years.
I graduated early 16.
Oh yeah, you're just a year younger than me then.
Yes, sir.
You're older than me, motherfucker.
Yeah,
you're
you're the
young,
baby
yeah.
boy.
Oh yeah, we also got another host on the pod today, Tyler Hadrath,
Not a host, but
Scummy.
I got you.
Tie.
Gummy Bear,
Scummy, baby.
Kanye Whitehip,
No, it's actually con to the yay to the
Life,
enterprises.
fuck it.
It's con to the yay enterprises. Get it right. We'll fix it. But it's all right.
My man. It's Miller time.
It's Miller time. It's always time. Especially
So-
when Micah Scheulin's on the line.
First time me and you
It's the
pulled
boy.
up to the skate park. Yeah, y'all was some wild kids back in the day.
They're trying to fight everybody.
Hey, man, MGK made that song Wild Boy, and I just kind of like
but if you're
rolls
gonna-
with it.
ran
If you're gonna
to
be
the
the
blood,
new kids
you know.
on the block, I mean, I guess you gotta fucking not. You gotta make sure people don't think you're a bitch.
Well, yeah,
At the gate.
you
Yeah.
definitely can't show fear,
Right.
or they will.
Especially in a new place.
Eat you up. Not in Andover though. Where everyone's
No,
a pussy.
not.
But,
Well,
when,
you know,
but when did you learn that? Why did you
Still.
think that coming into Andover that's what it was gonna be? Did you learn that?
because
the skate
people, and people were already shit talking, and you know, like
That's how it
We was
goes.
that
just
fucking
joshing.
accent.
Did you know that at that time that's how you needed to be to get by in life, or did you? That's what I want to know. As
As a
I mean,
youngin'.
as a real that's a real question. You
I
know?
can say from when I first met you to now, there's been a lot of growing up and being mature. And
Yes,
Sixth
sir.
grade to now, I
changing
surely would.
in
I hope
good
there would be.
ways from what I can see and from what I know. So
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I think you came a long way for sure.
Definitely, we all have. It's about to be 2023, and we're all here. You know, amen and cheers to that. You know,
Mhm.
New and better things are coming. You know, I don't know if you guys got any resolutions for the new year.
I do. And we're due for a good year because this year was fucking shitty. There were some good times, but there's a lot of bad times
Oh yeah,
for sure.
and that's a part of life. You know,
Growing up.
finding yourself, grounding yourself,
Amen.
Yeah.
finding your peace. And it's not a overnight thing. The process.
time.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
real.
What was your process of finding your peace?
Finding myself.
Just-
How'd you do that?
did you have to be alone a lot?
Yeah.
Separate
Sure, having a
yourself.
kid too probably
Yeah.
like whipped your ass into shape.
Yeah, that, and being a little shithead being locked up, I had time to sit there and think about my
time.
Yeah, I had to sit there and think about my actions, and instead of, always speaking, now I know to listen, to hear things, hear other people's, what they're going through, and, understand from the point of, what caused their trauma or whatever they're going through, for me to learn off their experience and then act off mine to put it out into the atmosphere and to grow as a person, for myself, but not for myself, but for the world,
Give me
for
some
my
love.
family.
Last time I
Oh,
seen you,
man.
no, I said give me some love. From last time I seen you until now, love, bro.
Yeah, you already know.
We out here.
It's been a long time too. It's been a
For real.
Just curious. So how did you end up in Minnesota then? Did your dad just move up here?
father
then, or-
moved up here, yes sir. Did mortgages, and you take two young gentlemen growing up, and you take them to MOA, and what kids are not gonna want to stay in Minnesota and live
Just to get the
there?
4 seasons.
And I had to adapt and adjust to the snow
Right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the cold, but here we are today, still trucking.
Yes, sir. And you've bounced back and forth from Memphis throughout.
Oh yeah,
Years.
oh yeah, I'm a traveler for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember you always being gone for a
Always.
couple months.
Yes,
Always
sir.
see him on the Snapchat. He's in Minnesota. Wake up tomorrow. This boy's in Memphis.
Yes,
For
sir.
real.
Yep.
Real deal. Go
Your
get
mom
her.
still live there?
Mother lives in Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Everybody got up out of Memphis. Not a place you
How's
probably...
that relationship?
Oh, awesome. Great. Speak to my mother every day.
Sweet.
Super, super huge support.
That's
Super huge.
It's good. It's hard to find that sometimes, especially
It is.
being
Even
so
when it's
far
right-
away from
Even
each
when
other.
it's right there, it's
In
about
front of you.
realizing. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Sorry, baby boy.
Did
Tight.
were your parents ever married, or did
Oh
they?
yeah. Oh yeah.
didn't they-
Yeah, they were married for about 15 years
Oh, damn.
and split up in 06.
Damn,
Back when I was a young
that's a
buck.
long time.
When did you start making music?
Oh, I've played drums since I was 3. Still play to this day. But right now I do record rap music, produce, try to make people strive to change their ways if they've ever had, struggles with their past, trauma, addiction, whatnot,
If anybody's been through it and want to listen to somebody that's actually got something to say that didn't go to school, and it's, because they wanted to do that, you've been down and up,
oh yeah,
as so have I.
yeah,
So
it's the saying, it's
it's
like
pure. It's pure.
yeah, and it's like there's so many sayings too. It's like I was the type of person, growing up with the father I had. He was a hard ass. His dad was, Air Force. He wanted my father to be in the Air Force, and my dad wanted to be a drummer. He ended up doing mortgages. He didn't follow through. My grandfather wasn't happy with it, but life went on. Life went on, and that's how it is. That's how the cookie crumbled. You gotta progress in life. Nothing's free, nothing's cheap.
Entitled. Nothing's entitled.
That too.
Not today, not tomorrow, not what you own. We can look into the future, but does it help? We can look at the past, but does it help? No, because I don't look in the future because it's not promised.
You live in the present.
Is.
Yep, you live in the present. You live in the present day, because if you want to make it, or however you want to get by and do what you want to do, you got to take it, they say, one day at a time. I take it minute by minute. I take it hour by hour.
My man.
Because if you move too quick, then you stumble. But, people can always have chances. I believe in second chances for some people. But, if it's a reoccurring problem,
Yeah.
then,
Then it falls on
that's
them.
where I fall back, because I keep.
You gotta help you
Yeah.
before I'm gonna help you. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
well, you gotta
saying?
help yourself too. Like me, I got a huge heart. Shout out to my grandmother, RIP. She passed it down to me. And you know, I always try to look out for others before I look out for myself. And that's the thing. One of my big resolutions for this year is to
find yourself before you find somebody else.
Take care of myself before I try to take care of others, you know. But that's where I set my boundary line, because what are you gonna get achieved if you're trying to help 5 other people, but you're not even taking care of the stuff you need to take care of, you know?
Right.
I feel it. And a lot of times it's like it's not even like it's bad blood. Like you're not upset with the person for keep continuing to do what they do. It's just like sometimes you can't be around things that it could possibly end up worse for you.
Definitely.
Who you want to be and stuff.
And that's where it falls, like, too, like with you know, crowds and all that. It's like, if you want to be around people that are going to be successful or going to make shit happen and, you know, get stuff going in life, businesses and whatnot, and other things, you know, if you want to ride that wave and follow the vibe, or if you want to, you know, fuck off and, you know, do whatever, you're going to see where it gets you, you know. And you got to take stepping stones, because like I said, it's not an overnight thing. You're not going to just figure it out right away. You know, it takes time, but
you got to figure it out. In my opinion, you reach the top. The top ain't the top until you fall, because you will never stop climbing until you die or you stop doing what you're doing.
That's correct. Yeah. You know, the top is,
there ain't never a top until there ain't no more.
Yeah, the top is when, for me, is when you're gone, when you are home to your creator, to where, if whatever belief, you know, you believe in. I'm a strong Christian, you know, grew up strong Christian family. So, you know, I'm blessed to, you know, be here. I'm blessed to have, you know, the people I have in my life, you know, the change that I've seen people made / myself.
For real.
You know,
Sir.
Because it's definitely not easy, especially growing up in this world as millennials, which we are. Not a lot of people understand it, because they're just living life in the fast moment, and you know, doesn't get you too far too quick when you're moving too fast.
Right.
You need to slow down every once in a while.
Make calculated steps.
Yep.
So, how old were you when you started playing drums then?
I was around 3.5 when I first started playing drums.
And
I still play to this day, and I'm 24.
Did you used to skate in Memphis too?
Yes, that's
because
correct.
I mean that's where we met. You was at the skate park.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I always skated. No, you weren't. Did you rollerblade at all?
I did in Tennessee.
Inline?
Yeah, I thought you
did.
did.
I
Inline?
used to race. Yeah.
Yeah. Rollerblades is pretty fire.
As long as you don't have the quads on,
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have the fast. I don't do stoppers and all that. No.
You didn't have the inlines on ever? The ones with just 2 wheels?
No, I had 5 blades. I had 5 wheels.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was a fast one.
Oh,
Cruising.
Well, you know, mama had to, you know, spoil the baby boy. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out.
Mama do. Yup.
So I got a question about something I've been seeing online.
Yep. Go ahead, hit me.
You got a new little business endeavor or something about a creation station, a little studio being built in Anoka,
How'd you hear about that? No, I'm
just around, you know.
Yeah, no, Creation Station Studios. Shout out to my boy Max Winston, and RIP to my boy Dave Shu. You know, me, him, and Max. You know, Max does EDM. Dave's like me. He can, you know, pick a guitar up. He can sing. He could rap. He could do whatever. Yeah,
he's gonna be the sunshine that's in the room for the night. Let me tell you.
Like,
since I was in middle school, that man was whipping up a guitar out of nowhere, playing fucking.
He found a way to muse anybody in the room. At least
he definitely was.
He knew what he was doing.
Life of the party / host, all that. You know, chef too. Yeah,
for real. It seemed like he was cooking up everything on Snapchat, boy.
Hey, good.
Woo!
Good fucking brother as well, man. Like, watching him,
man,
with his family.
I never knew that until you were saying something earlier. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. They're like a a second family, you know, because my mother and father are divorced. You know, me and my dad, we butt heads. We're
Roy.
Like, yep, it's like water and grease.
Yeah.
That's not a good mix, is it? You know,
Nuh-uh.
how you put that out when it's two humans?
I
that are
feel like
water and
him
grease.
though, because I've met him and shit. I feel like and talked to him one
Oh
on
yeah,
one.
he's.
I feel like he
got
don't
on your
want to
ass
see
a couple
you.
times.
He doesn't want to see you guys eye to eye though, as you and your brother. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to stoop down to see where you guys are looking at, what window you guys are looking out of. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to look through the other window and not know that there's multiple different windows to every situation, and he's not trying to feel them out. From my opinion, but that was a couple years ago till now. I can't speak on him, but from what I seen, that's what I felt.
But we've been growing for a few years.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah.
you can. Me, I'm the type of person I don't hold my hand out.
You keep it strutting.
You gotta get up and get off your ass if you want to make something happen. If you want to follow through with what you want to do, you got to get up and do it. It's not gonna just fall out the sky and fall right into your hands. It's not gonna fall into your bank account.
Gotta get off the couch.
Yeah, you gotta.
Mike
get
ain't never been on the couch. First of all, that boy getting it. He's out. You've
this
always had
man's
that in you.
always out and about.
Even if you felt like you was down and on a curb, boy, you've always kept it strutting and made sure you had to get to it.
Yeah, man.
And if anyone has something to say different, you are slow.
God has pushed me to strive to move forward, not just to help myself, but to help others. But, like I said at first, my resolution for this new year is, main more focus on myself than others, because if you can't help yourself, how are you going to help others around you? So,
Right.
Establish yourself before you establish a brand. And a brand, you need others. Yourself, you need you, man.
Yep.
Actually, curious a little more about this creation station. Like, what's your part?
My part? Okay, so
Come here, Millie, man.
I'm gonna say it again. Rest in peace to Dave Shoe, man. Miss you, brother. But so Max, and Dave had everything set up to get going. We're gonna rent a space in downtown Anoka, close to the bars, whatnot.
Yes, sir.
And we had a passing of a very good brother, very good soul, talented person, and he played with fire and he got burned, and you can't always think that, hey, I can play with fire and not get burned, and
That burning's gonna.
it happens, and death is a part of life. It is, but life is what you make it. Life is good. If you want to follow through with, making goals and following those goals, you can succeed and get a lot of shit done, make a lot of stuff happen. And me and Max are still moving forward with it. I got my studio out in St. Paul, over by Sawatadi, top of the high rise downtown St. Paul. Shout out to the Paul. But Max, he's the EDM guy, and I am more the I'm more the the rapper slash he plays some instruments too. He's pretty fluent with bass, guitar, all that. But we are doing this and moving forward, and music's been a part of my life for pretty much my whole life. My dad's 56 years old and he still plays drums, and he cares about his drum set more than he cares about his health. Literally, straight up. Like, I was literally just talking to him. We just got a bar up in Cambridge called Purple Hawk. It's a country club. Come check it out. And
I have to go golfing.
Yeah. We just got the trails done for snowmobiling and stuff. So we just had Northern Lights come out there and stuff for to ride and drink and all that. So, and put some money into that. Something slight to see where it gets me. The profit next year, this new year coming up. So
put the time in, man.
Yeah, you gotta can't look back on the past and shame yourself, because the past is the past. Everybody makes mistakes, but it's up to you at the end of the day.
How long is the country club been open?
Well, it's been open for about since summer. But me and my father, we had to do a little bit of home improvement work on it, and bandaged it up a little bit and all that.
Yeah, it's the Purple Hawk
Country
Golf
Club,
Course
yep.
Country Club in Cambridge.
Yes,
and
sir.
It's been open for a while, but
long
you guys are
time.
now the
The
new
owners.
of it,
Yep.
correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I went and played there for like roughly probably like 2 weeks
Really?
before you texted me about
No
it.
shit.
You went and played
No
there?
shit.
Yeah.
You're
was it?
joking.
It was just
That's
pretty
crazy.
nice. Yeah,
For sure.
I liked it. It was a new environment for me.
Yeah.
I haven't played
I feel
anywhere except like around the area within like 30, probably less than 30 minutes of my house. So
Yeah.
it
Right.
was new for me.
Right when we got it, my first thing is I went up there. Me and my girl, we went up there, and we were like, we gotta take one of these golf carts, and I gotta flip a golf cart, man. We just closed on a bar, that she's
Right.
been trying to get, that we've been trying to get for 4.5 years, and closed on it for $800K. And I was like, record a video of me, and I'm jumping through like sand dunes, doing what I'm not supposed to do, right on the
Yeah.
the grass, but I had to. It was a celebration.
It's a pretty nice course, pretty nice layout
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
very nice, very nice.
Can't
Bars
wait
and
to go check
I
it out.
haven't been into the bar
oh
area at all,
yeah.
though.
Wait till you. Yep. We're about to start doing. My dad's is gonna be doing his gigs up there too. He plays in.
Oh,
two
bro,
different
you got a
bands.
little
Yeah.
stage there too.
Oh, we got to
huh?
stay. Oh yeah, yeah.
Man.
You guys are. You guys are
My
in
man,
for-
let's go.
in for a rude awakening. You guys are not ready for it yet.
Let's get some plans.
Yeah, I was
man.
telling-
We can
let's-
work.
I
Let's
was telling.
get a tourney. We'll vlog that.
We
shit.
should. We
A
should.
golf tournament.
We
with a
should.
little
Yeah.
pod interview after.
We could. We could
of
definitely.
all the fucking top tier players of the
Oh
beer
my!
league
Well,
here.
they got when I was there, after we dolled it all up and did some home improvement work on it and cut some trees down and whatnot. There's some big people that go up there, like judges, attorneys, like people from the Vikings.
Cambridge, you said?
Yep, on Cambridge. Yep.
Gotcha.
And it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to even just go and just like relax, even during the summertime, because that's when I first was there to.
That's why I like the golf course, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
enjoyable.
like it's like a getaway almost. You know what I'm saying? You hop on the golf cart.
It's like once you're on the course driving, it's like you're not even in the area that you feel like you're in anymore. It's
Yeah.
a totally different
No, definitely.
space, man. It just feels elegant.
Yeah, and
know?
yeah, it's like God's creation almost. That's how I look at it. It's a beautiful world out here and stuff. And it's crazy because you wouldn't expect and believe how small the world really is, bumping into people you haven't seen in years, and just being able to see the surroundings and all that. It's definitely brightens my day for sure.
Right. Even
Yeah.
to bring back the part where like I went and played at this place and then you texted me about
Yeah, that's
it,
wild, bro. That's
a
kind of
week, 2 weeks later.
That's
And I was
yeah.
like, what the fuck, man?
That
How'd you get there?"
that blows my mind. Yeah, that blows my
So
mind.
the golf course was always around, but was like the
The bar was too. Yep.
okay.
It just had
It
to
just-
get
you guys just
new everything.
rebought it.
Yeah,
Okay.
had to get new everything.
refurbished.
Yes, sir.
Refurbished everything. Yep.
What's up?
Oh yeah.
And did you and your dad do most of the work on it then too?
Yeah. Me and him did most of the work on it. Yes.
Well, that's nice. You probably saved a shit ton of money.
So I'm assuming
Yeah, instrument. But
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
see what
for
the
sure.
outcome looks like.
he's up towards that area then.
He lives out in Coon Rapids, right there.
Oh, okay.
Well, U.S. Bank is DTA.
Not too far, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, it's a 30-minute
like,
drive,
Yeah.
Rick,
But-
you're gonna get beat.
I'm a little bit closer. It's probably like 15-minute drive for me.
Really?
20. Yeah,
That's
close.
not bad at all. Yeah, it's a beautiful course. Beautiful course. We should definitely
Get out
when it
there
gets
for
nicer
sure.
too, and like we just got the snowmobile tracks done. Like I was saying, we had Northern Lights. They had their little team out there, and
My
you know,
dad has a couple of snowmobiles. I don't know if they still work, but
yeah, I've never been on a snowmobile.
Me
My
either.
brother,
Super
what?
fun. Me either.
No
Honestly,
way.
I've been living in Minnesota my whole life,
And you've never been on a snowmobile.
I've rode behind one on a snowboard or a sled.
Really?
but
way more
never
fun.
Been on it.
Way more fun than a 4-wheeler for sure.
Yeah.
I assume so. 4-wheelers are a little
Four-wheelers are fun.
They're tough, man.
No, they're fun too, but no, snowmobiles.
Especially
way
when
more
you
fun.
crash into a tree.
Yeah, I
Well, don't do
don't
that.
want to do that. Yeah.
That's
I
my
don't.
thing, man.
Yeah, it's crazy because you know, you wouldn't believe how many people in the state of Minnesota really do snowmobile and take that
Oh,
shit
hell yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
They
Oh,
they
yeah,
really
that's-
take it
I
serious.
mean, I'd say it's been like good snowmobiling weather the last 2 weeks.
Oh
and
yeah. Oh yeah.
Every time I drive, I'm seeing 8 plus by
Oh.
my house.
Well, I was
cruising with
shredding.
each
just
other.
at a bar earlier with my pops, and we rolled up, and his buddy from high school and his wife and her son, they all rolled up on 3 sleds, but there had to be 40 sleds, and I'm telling you, it's a dive bar, not even a big bar at all, and it was just everyone in there was riding a snowmobile.
Oh yeah.
Every single one of them.
Every day
And
after
Big Lake,
coming
so.
home from work, you know where Moonshine Whiskey is? That bar? Right on 65.
We were just talking about that bar while we were
I want to
there, too.
say I do, but
It's right by the Power
It
Lodge.
looks more like a liquor store than a bar.
Or it's
close to Ham Lake.
right
East
next to the
Bethel.
Polaris. Yeah, right before the theater.
Yeah, you know
On the
where,
left hand side.
You know where Ham Lake movie theater is?
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
you keep going north and keep looking left, it's on Sims Road.
But it's off of 65.
Moonshine's before that, isn't it?
No, Moonshine's after.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
So,
I
so it's
live
like
over
right
there.
off. It's,
I go
so
I
it's
drive by.
north to 65.
So you're going north on 65 and you hit Sims Road. It's literally right on
Right
the
there.
left after the stoplight. It looks more like a liquor store than a bar. So I would assume
I probably
if you drove by it, you would see it. But
if I think it's the one that I'm thinking of, it's where my dad played with his band a few months back. I want to say it is, but I'm not 100% sure, so I can't say yes.
yeah.
You know.
But yeah, every time I be driving home from work, it's like 3 and there's always snowmobiles parked out
shredding
there.
it. Yeah.
Just at the bar, about to get
Yeah.
lit.
Oh yeah, that's what they do. You know, they
I'll do it.
since we got the track room, you know, a lot of people have been coming up there, bringing snowmobiles and whatnot. And
My buddy's snowmobile in Cambridge right now.
really,
Yep.
yeah, and they get their kiddos and whatnot, or families, and you know, or little groups, and they'll go up there and you know, they'll drink and hop on their snowmobile and go shred it up, and
Yeah.
super cool scene to see.
That's where I had my 2 sleds parked the last 2 years was in Cambridge. That's where I
Really?
rode. Yep. So, yep.
What size were they?
I had a Polaris XC SP 800, and then I had a Polaris XLT 600 modded up. I had board out, and then I had it piped in the can, studs on the track. But yeah, so I mean,
Hate to
couple
interrupt.
slides.
You just got that dent out of my car?
Oh yeah.
How the fuck did you do that? He sent me a Snapchat when he was down there.
Cause I'm good like that.
Sorry, off topic, but
You're welcome.
That's fucking
All right, let's
lit.
get back to Micah. This is about Micah, not you.
No, it's about all of us,
my
man.
car is fixed though.
About all of us.
Sometimes we gotta put a friend down to get another friend up. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm really interested in your music endeavors and
Yes,
stuff.
sir.
So
Yeah,
like,
you know-
along with the creation station, he's got
Yeah, we got that running concurrent with my my own label I'm about to start, GMT Entertainment,
Yeah.
Get Money Team. I'm the CEO of that.
CEO.
Going on 6 years. Had some
Maybe a little longer than that. It was like
Nah,
2015.
yeah.
that-
It would be about 7.5.
Yeah.
But you know, I had some setbacks. You know,
We all
being
do.
young and dumb, which it happens, but makes you grow and you know strive harder to do better, and you know not make those choices to you know pretty much fuck off and get shit done and make it happen. You know, but yeah, we're collaborating because it was more of Dave and Max Winston's, and then I was the backup. because I already have my studio and whatnot with my own stuff, but, you know, we're going to run it concurrent and we're going to do it for, you know, RIP Day. We're still doing it for you, man. This music is never going to stop. You know, music brings me, you know, peace, joy, you know. What would we all do without music, you know? What would you guys do without
Every
music?
culture's got music.
Says, I still hear the phones in my ears. It's got like the lifeline and the fucking.
Oh, I thought I had to put my phone on silent.
No, you're
No, I'm
good.
just playing. No, but yeah, you know, we're gonna run it concurrent. And we're gonna be doing shows and all that. And I'm actually gonna be renting a venue out, which you gentlemen are familiar of, you know, First Ave. And
Really? Can we come?
no, you guys can't.
I hope,
What?
I hope I'm on the VIP.
Yeah.
Turn
your
it up.
Your pot ain't dropping then.
You know,
Keep this one in the closet for
yeah, you know,
We need payment up front.
we're gonna
Yeah, they do.
we're gonna have some people from out of state that I've collabed with before, and
Memphis.
a few people from I got one dude from
Charlotte.
Milwaukee coming. I got one dude from Germany and Baltimore coming.
Sheesh.
So, and then Max
Worldwide.
is
You got nobody from Memphis?
I got one person from Memphis.
We need some people
Himself.
from Memphis. We need that culture.
Yeah,
for
and
real.
me, yeah, myself, like, yeah. You know, just because I've been half and half, you know, lived up here and down
No,
there,
we need
you
some
know.
Memphis and
You
we
know, I
need
was
some
born
Memphis.
in Memphis. No, I'm just, but no, yeah, we're gonna get that going and you know, progress and move forward and all that. You know, Max is he is a clothing designer. He designs his own clothes he wears. You know, from hoodies to jackets to, you know, he's very creative, and you know, that's awesome because it's very hard to sit there and focus on, you know, try to let me sit down and make this piece of clothing and follow through with it, and, you know,
And
not
still do what I have to do day by day.
yeah, and you
It's not a
know,
lot of time.
it's like, you know, and the shit that he's made is like unbelievable. Like, stuff he made Dave was crazy, awesome, and you know, we're not just doing it for ourselves, but we're doing it for our fallen brothers and, you know, the people that love music, period. That you know,
Keep it moving.
because this
Keep the
industry
dream
out
moving.
here, you know, it's a fucked up industry. That's why I'm running my own label. I'm not gonna be under anybody else's label.
Amen.
You know, I can.
listening to Kanye.
I'm
haven't
You're funny.
you?
No, not at all. But I've heard some things. But no, I'm an independent artist. You know, I'm pretty much solo dolo, but I collaborate with a lot of people, and I have collaborated with a lot of people from out of state, in the state. So, you know, I want to keep moving forward and progressing with all that.
We
Amen.
collaborated a little bit back in the
Oh,
Minneapolis days.
Yeah. I remember.
I forgot. I probably got that somewhere, but you laid down a verse on a song that I had open, and I was like, "Damn, son,
Yeah.
that was a slapper." Or whatever you just put down.
Yeah, you know,
But other than that, I don't think I've came across your music. Is it out anywhere, or is it?
yeah,
You
well, I got a
just-
lot of freestyles and you know,
I had a couple on my SoundCloud. I don't know where they went. If I still got them.
yeah,
or
I got
not.
some stuff on SoundCloud, you know, like 5K, you know, just some freestyles, just having fun and whatnot and
Yeah.
everything. But my real music, you know, I'm gonna be dropping an album, not this month, but not this coming up month, but the next month after that.
February
And
maybe.
yeah, maybe late February is what I'm
March.
going for.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure because I got artists coming in from out of state that are gonna collab. So
Pick and choosing still.
we got to make sure that everything's equipped and, you know, people are ready to walk in there and, you know, make it happen, not just walk in there and, you know, choke
Talk.
up and talk or want to have, you know, beer and party or whatever.
Yeah.
It's come in, like,
Be
you know,
serious.
come in, yeah, be serious about your music if
Austin
you
What?
want to do it or not.
podcasting.
Yes, sir.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but you were.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're killing it though right now. Just coming at Austin a little bit, but
Yeah, that's kinda what he
Oh,
does.
family,
It's
family,
fucking annoying.
family. That's how family is.
He's a piece of
He
shit.
deserved it.
For what?
Crusty crying.
So I want to know something. I want to know something with all three of you young gentlemen here.
What up?
I'm the youngest.
What's new? Yeah, we know that. What's new in y'all's lives? How y'all been living, man? What's
Tony can go first.
you
Me?
know?
That's a shocker. I bet you in no podcast has anyone said. I want to hear about you guys though.
I'll fuck with that.
We had a couple
What?
where they asked us a few questions, but nothing.
He didn't
That-
ask about
that's
what you
serious.
were doing though. You're
Well-
asking about what he's doing. What podcast have you watched where the person, that's not being the host is asking the questions?
Been a couple.
That was a smooth move, my dude.
Well, the thing is, you got to think about
We're here
it.
to
We all
talk.
grew up together, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
We're all one fam. We're a family,
Most
bro.
people
Like
we've had
we're
on
brothers.
are-
You know.
I mean, to keep it short and simple,
I just liked the mixture. It was good. I like
yeah,
that.
bro. You know.
I'm welding and I'm
All right.
podding and
That's
I'm
what's up.
making
I've
music
seen.
and that's it, basically.
What are you running for the music software? Pro Tools.
FL Studio, my boy. Keep it
Smart man.
simple.
Keep it simple and
keep
sweet.
it original.
Yes, sir.
Fucking Fruity Loops, my guy. Let's go. That shit's hard, man.
It still sounds right though, baby.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
it's
yeah,
accurate.
it's kind of funny
Accurate.
because like
Definitely accurate.
loops, man. You got loops in songs. It's Fruity Loops, so it's
Fruity Loops.
somebody gay made FL Studios.
It's the
Possibly.
fucking
I don't
wild,
judge,
man.
but possibly.
It's just
I
a
don't
theory,
judge,
it's a
I just
theory.
smudge.
Sheesh.
Keep it slimy. Smudge.
Yeah, I actually just recorded 2 verses with Nolan Riddle.
Nolan from Andover back in the
Yeah,
day. Nolan.
man.
No one can say.
Nolan
Drop it
Riddle.
Is that the
tomorrow.
one that broke
You guys-
somebody's ribs or something?
I have
some
no
shit or
idea.
Something like that.
I don't know
They
nothing
probably
about.
broke your ribs.
I don't know
Not
nothing
mine.
about that, but
Definitely not
either way,
mine.
it probably
But-
was never a case. So let's keep this.
I mean,
Right.
before this, me and him never really talked, just acquaintances,
Yeah.
just seeing each other out and
Talk
about.
about Nolan
and
with
now,
mustache and long hair.
Now,
Nolan?
no, the person we just potted with, you ain't
Nolan
keeping
with
up.
the guitar.
He doesn't even listen to anyone.
You mean Noah?
Nolan. Oh
Noah?
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Ah,
you are
piece of
off
shit.
topic,
I
my
told
boy.
you I didn't watch the last
Sheesh.
podcast. It's
Oh,
my fault.
so-
man.
Motherfucker.
His pod is dropping January. Well, it would have already dropped after this one comes out, but he sent me 6 beats, and within 24 hours, I had 2 of them done.
Really?
And
Oh,
I was
man.
like, it's that good? Like, it's hard for me to work with people, but he
Same.
sent me more than what I was asking for, and then I sent him a clip, and he was like, "Fuck, this shit's hard, dude."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so it just felt like I needed to finish it, and then the other
Yeah,
one,
once
I
you
just
start the
went
project,
to town
gotta
on,
get it
and
done.
then It's like he was like,
So you gonna drop
he
a
said he wanted
mixtape
to
or
drop
what?
that today, and I was like, "Fuck, is
Sheesh,
that
that's pretty-
good?"
that's-
So are you dropping singles or are you gonna
I'm
drop
a
mixtape?
single. I'm a single type of guy.
Yeah.
Well, with the 6 beats, that's what I'm saying. Is it
No, he
single
just sent
or-
me 6 to like go through,
Feel it,
hear
you
'em,
feel?
and then the 2 he had a chorus done and then 1 verse done. So I just filled in the verse on the other one, and then I filled in the verse on the one with the chorus. And I think we might just cut it at that and keep it 1 verse. 'Cause
Right.
it's hard. Like you got a good verse the first time. It's hard to like match it on the second
match
one.
It, yeah.
And
you know.
he said he didn't know what to do with it, so I was like, "Fuck, man, we can just cut it here."
Yeah. Yeah. You always can do that.
But
or you can doctor it
the
up.
chorus he made is like, fuck, stuck in my head still.
Really?
Yeah, he's good, man, and it's crazy to like be interviewing all these people
Yeah.
that I know or have came across and
Yeah.
find out how much talent they actually have.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody is very creative in their own mind, their own thinking. You know, some people are bad at expressing it, and some people are very great at expressing it. You know, but it's hard to get people to just not open up, but get out there and
Do it. Put
Getting-
one foot in front of the
Yeah,
other
exactly,
instead of putting it in
or
their mouth, like we all
step
do.
on the stage.
Kind of what I'm hoping this brings is like a comfortability for everybody to be able to want to put out things for themselves.
Yeah.
Like, almost if you're on the Gotta Be Good pod, it's almost like you're valid and you should understand that.
Yeah.
Why am I on?
You're
Why
on
am
it
I-
right now.
As a guest, why am I on it then? I ain't valid.
You need to start being better. So that's why we're putting you on.
I'm
here,
just
so that you can
kidding.
learn how
No,
to be
it's
gooder.
like it's more like the creative side and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and it's like you kind of got to have a paper trail when it comes to us. So I need to be able to see stuff on social media
Potential.
about what you're doing, or like even just sending me clips and stuff, and then
See where your head's at.
getting shit down. So I have something to go off of, and I can learn. I can ask the right questions to
Yep.
learn a little bit more about what's actually happening and stuff.
Yeah.
Because
You guys running with like you guys doing ad-libs and all that?
the what?
Ad-libs in the song? Or are you guys just,
I mean, I say he
like
does.
a regular single, no ad-libs, or is
I'm not really great at that stuff. So like,
Oh yeah,
it
we don't
might
need to be,
worked in later on, but not right now.
we don't need to be, like Migos Takeoff or
Yeah.
anybody RP Takeoff.
It's very subtle.
that's
If
crazy.
it is, just maybe even like a slight delay or something.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
No,
but
yeah, for sure. It takes time. It's not something that
Mama.
Yeah, and it's hard to find the sound for the ad libs as well, because like you can find the sound for your vocals and add an ad lib.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're like, man,
Oh yeah. And you know how to mix and master yourself? Still working
I
on
mean,
it?
I wouldn't say
He
I'm
can.
proficient at it or efficient. Any of those words, no. Like I can do it if I really sit down and try and
I've
stuff.
heard, yeah,
but-
I've heard some slight stuff on the snap.
But
you know?
now, like to this day, now it's totally different from when we were last talking
Yeah.
or last seen each other
Yeah.
in Minneapolis.
I think I remember the last time that we recorded music, we were at the old place.
Yeah.
And,
in my room.
yep, and we were in your
Yeah.
room, and I don't remember who I
Eat
was.
this one.
I don't remember who I was with, but me and somebody biked to the store to go get some drinks.
Yeah.
And we came back and we were hitting tracks the night before, just freestyling, having
Yeah.
fun, grooving, vibing. And that's awesome, for just people to come together and do that. It's not really rare, but it's hard to find people to do that because a lot of people don't want to open up, and
Yeah. It's hard to work with people who you're not comfortable with, and
Or haven't worked
especially-
with,
Yeah,
yeah.
and like
Facts.
sometimes it's a little nerve wracking. Like you got to kind of match their vibe or keep up with what they're doing. But I feel like if you start looking at it as like a sport you play, you go play some rec hockey. You ain't a professional.
Mhm.
It's kind of like we're gonna hop in the studio and
Yeah.
just play. You
Yeah.
know, like we ain't out here trying to hit the billboard. Even though it'd be sick if we did, I'd rather just keep the vibes. Like, let's just fucking create and
Yep.
let the songs become what they become.
Exactly. Yeah. And the mind, you as growing up, for all of us, things we've seen, experienced, witnessed, we have so much that we can speak on if we want to throw it on paper and record it, or even freestyle off the top of the dome. I love freestyling personally. I can sit down and write, no problem. But sometimes I'll freestyle, a chorus, and then boom, I'll just write off from there. And just
Yeah.
keep it going.
It's almost like back when I used to write music, is like I need to hold myself up to a certain standard, and if I'm not putting down the bars that I think I need to put down, I don't even want to continue. But now it's like I almost allow myself to create this bad music that's not gonna go anywhere, because you almost gotta get that layer out of you. Like you just put out all this garbage to get to
Yep.
the next level of. It's even like you writing a bar, but you rewrote it in this part, and
Yeah.
it's so much better instead of that last song that you're not gonna put out.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I
So
know.
it's just like almost taking the fucking necessary steps to let yourself create and just not putting yourself in a box where it's like, this isn't good enough. Put it on paper, record it, get it done. It can always be changed.
Yep. And always, always save rough drafts and all that, because you can always cut little bits and pieces out of it and throw it back in there and, make it sound good, make it sound right, and it takes time. It's not something easy to do right off the bat to just, hey, we're just going to make this song real quick. Like, yeah, some people are like that, but if you want to make it proper and you want to make it average, or if you want to go all out and really write some lyrical stuff or, throw a story out there that you've been through, you're going to really put your all into it. You're going to really put the effort into it to make it happen.
And I say the more you do it, like, say you get in the studio with somebody and the first beat they make, you're just trying to force something, man, just set it down, make a new one, and like you just keep going, like don't stop because you're like, man, I don't think I can put anything on this, so I don't think we can work together.
No, I feel that, like Max from Creation Station Studios, he does a lot of EDM, like trap beats and all that, and, which is super cool, and
totally different than
it's totally different
vibe.
than rap beats and whatnot. But I've jumped on some of them and that he's made and everything, and then it's dope. It's sick, like for people's mind to be so creative to be able to make that type of music, and then either just throw lyrics or sing or whatnot into it. It's awesome, and it brings
especially with EDM, if you can get a nice rap track within like the little parts where you could put some words, man, that shit slaps.
It's hard. It's definitely not impossible. Everybody always thinks, oh, it's impossible. It's and it's not. If you want to put your mind to it and make it happen, you got to take your time with it, but it's definitely worth taking the time if you want to do it. That's how I look at it.
You played any live shows yet?
I've done one opener in Memphis, and it was just a quick little freestyle, nothing, no heavy artillery, like I'm about to do a 5-6 song, jumped on there and did a little freestyle with the beat that I've had, and bar was pretty packed, like 80-90 people, so good amount of people got to hear it, and nobody complained, and it was more of a laid back gig for like older people because my mom, she sings Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks. She's been doing that for 40 plus years, and then my dad's played drums, so it's kind of like the music is in my blood. That's what my parents would always say.
You do.
Yeah, like my music is my way out. That's what they used to always say to me and stuff, and it took me years to finally believe. Holy shit, they might be right. Maybe they're right. Maybe my parents are right. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, especially with now, it's a lot more accessible to be able to reach those levels as a solo artist and without these big ass labels and stuff. So I could see it happening, man. You're on the right path with the business endeavors you're doing and everything like that. Keep it moving.
Oh yeah, definitely. We gotta definitely drop something too. Me and you, for real. Like back in the old days, that'd be fun.
It would.
It would, bring back good memories and all that. When we were younger and stuff. That'd be fun.
Well, shit, man.
I'd love to hear some beats and stuff.
Once
when
you
guys
got the Creation Station all locked in, I could pop out over there.
Well, we got my studio,
or that as well.
Yeah, what I'm saying, but yeah, Creation Station.
I like
Studios.
pulling up to the studio prepared, so
that's what I like to hear.
Arsenal of like beats or something that I've already worked on, and
that's what I like to hear.
And like I got ideas. It's not fully done. I'd say like at least a half verse, just to be like, you fucking with it? If not, we can make some changes.
Yep.
If you got ideas, just bounce them off each other.
Exactly. Vibe with
start
it.
finishing it and shit like that.
Yeah. Can't read minds, so you got to open up and, talk about it and, see how it how the music goes and how everybody feels about it, who's all on the track or whoever's, trying to get on the track, so,
I'm a big like melody mumble recorder first, so I'll be going over the track like freestyling, but I ain't even saying words at all. Like if the words pop into my head, I'll say them, but normally I just get the melodies down, the flows, and then after that probably run it back 3 more times and then start running or writing.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to get that, you got to get the feel for the beat. You got to, it's like I said, sometimes people, like a lot of people used to say, oh, it's weird. You can just jump on the beat. You can just jump on the beat. And it's not always like that, not everybody's like that. Not over here. Like I'm a professional freestyler. Like, no, far from it. But, you got to get that vibe for that beat, the rhythm.
The beats with the fucking hi-hats that are like, I don't know what it is, but my voice will not allow me to like get into that beat.
Yeah, I like more of like laid back. I have done some hard rap beats, but that I've gotten older and progressed more with my music and was open-minded about more things. I was able to see what I really sounded like on other things, and even when it comes to like singing too, like
you got to be in an environment where you're comfortable with experimenting with your voice, and like
you have to.
I've even put on country beats and completely switched the vibe.
Hey, some of them are
funny as fuck,
but some of them are.
I'm like, holy shit, that is hard, son.
No, some of them are really blowing up.
You like literally just, if you're stuck in a rut, quit trying to like push through it. Like, get out, literally get out of it.
Yeah.
Try a pop beat or like something with guitar only, like acoustic.
I love guitar instrumentals.
Country.
Yeah.
I love guitar instrumentals for sure.
Those are the easiest ones for me to
they're
put down.
some of my favorites, but I like to hear a little hard little trap beat in there if it's not saying, oh, I need the best little baby beat type beat out there. I like something that I can vibe to, that everybody will like, that sounds good to people's ears.
Yeah.
How often are you working at the restaurant, or you kind of just doing your own thing?
I actually do home improvement. I'm done with all the work up there.
Gotcha.
So my dad and his girlfriend manage that. And
pop in whenever.
I just pop in, have a drink,
for sure,
eat, bullshit around, and then I do home improvement and PCA work. So I got 2 jobs of my own, and I'll pop up there and whatnot every now and then, and they've been getting super busy. Like tonight, super busy. And my dad was trying to get
imagine.
Yeah, my dad was like, grab a whole bunch of friends if you want and come up here and stuff, and we'll get y'all, a couple rounds of shots for free and all that. And I'm just like, yeah, we'll see what's up. Kind of a mission.
How's it being a fucking dad, dude?
It's great, man. It's great. It's really.
You said 6 years?
My daughter is 6 years old. Yes, that is correct,
man.
Yes, sir. It's great, man. It's really steered me and pushed me into the right, path and direction. Because when you're young, I have my daughter at 18, so and it was a month after my grandmother passed away, and I was very close to that was my mom's mom, so I was very close to her, and took a huge toll and impact on me and my older brother and sister, and I was kind of in shutdown mode, shock, but 2 things I promised before she passed away was to make sure that my daughter's taken care of and to graduate high school and I graduated early. Ain't that some shit? You wouldn't expect that,
No.
Especially back in the day how I used to be.
Man, I don't even think I ever seen you in school.
I don't think we went to the same school.
I don't think I ever see you like go. You're just always.
No, I was always
never
traveling.
Talked about school.
Yeah, I was always on the move, man. I was always on the move. I will say that. Always traveling, taking the bus, flying, Chicago, St. Louis, Memphis. And, I got to meet a lot of artists that, follow my music on SoundCloud. And, people down south and from, the West Coast and all that travel and do music. Some of them take it super serious, and I've been blessed to meet some people that, make music that have, followed my music that I still have to, this day, on my phone that are up there now, and they're on their labels and everything in LA, which, that's their choice. But
yeah,
I wouldn't want to be under anybody's label but my own because of just music industry, period.
Yeah.
It's
also like one thing to add to that, it's not even about the label, it's more like about myself. It's like I don't trust
for sure.
I don't trust people to like me becoming their product.
Yeah, you can.
I think they're gonna do it in a way where I don't have full say in things, and I have a hard time when things switch when I have an idea in my head of how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly what was said on paper, and now things are changing. I'm gonna be totally shut off from the idea that we had originally because you're trying to change something that I was set on.
No, for sure. Yeah, and like too, you definitely gotta be committed. If you're gonna make music and you want to really follow through with it, you have to be committed. You can't go in there half-assed. You can't go in there with, oh, I'm going to try to freestyle this whole damn thing and make it sound like it's going to be, perfection. Some people are able to do that.
Shout out Juice.
For real. Shout out Juice. R.I.P. to Juice. He was, that was he was younger than me. He was, I looked up to him and he was younger than me. And, he really did it. Like, he went all out with it. And, he lost his life, and his music still lives on, still bumps through my playlist for sure, and the beats too, like, and it's like nowadays too, all these rappers and whatnot, passing away or overdosing out of nowhere, getting shot and everything, and it's like the rappers we grew up listening to or rappers we really like, and it's like something you would never expect, it's just out of the ordinary. It's something you're not prepared for, and it's like, damn, we just lost somebody that we really like to listen to.
And it's crazy. I was just watching a Wiz Khalifa interview, and that man is younger than me.
Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Fucking 25 or something.
Really? Wiz Khalifa?
Bro, I'm pretty sure he's younger than us.
I think he's older than that, but I might be wrong. I could be wrong.
He's like, I'm 25 on the podcast. And I was like, I was tripping when I heard that. I didn't look it up, but maybe we should look it up. I don't have my phone.
I'll check it quick.
Somebody fact check me. Because I swear to God, he was like, yeah, I'm only 25 and I'm blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what the? No way.
Yeah, that's wild. I know that one hit wonder that he made for the Fast and Furious with
See
I
You
think
Again.
Yeah, was it Charlie Puth? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
he's 35, my dude.
35?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that wrong then. So I had the 5 right.
Yeah, you had the 5 right.
My bad.
The 5 was correct though.
Yeah.
The 5 was correct.
I was so confused when I should have fucking rewinded that and heard him again because I swear he said 25.
No, it's all good. He's still
got me tripped up.
I remember him going from really, really skinny to getting stocky, and
he's healthy. Say he's a healthy build.
You know, my favorite song by him, you know, is Medicated, you know.
That was a good one.
You
I
know,
like a lot.
you know,
I got a
and,
lot of favorite songs from him.
You know, I used to be a super huge stoner. And now when I smoke weed, I get anxiety, you know. It's like,
same.
you gotta.
I still do it though.
Yeah, I just ate some edibles. I smoked a blunt last week, but got anxiety like a motherfucker, like no tomorrow. But you know, it's all in your head. You got to deal and cope with your anxiety the best way you can. But it's like, you know, from Wiz Khalifa, and he's from what is it, Pittsburgh, if I'm correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, he's came a long way. I remember
Kush and artistry.
I remember Paper
yeah.
Planes and
when Black and Yellow dropped, it was kind of weird for me because I was listening to Wiz Khalifa before he was even popular around our age, because I was chilling with my sister and she was playing his whole fucking album, that Black and Yellow, or before Black and Yellow came out, it was the album she was playing.
I remember
that. She's
Paper
like, "You ever
Planes
heard of Wiz Khalifa?" And I was like, "Who the fuck is Wiz Khalifa?" Man, played his songs. And I was like, "All right, they're pretty good." And then all of a sudden, Black and Yellow comes out, and everybody knows who Wiz Khalifa is. And I was like, "Man, y'all late."
Yeah, I remember he had that Paper Planes 2 album, if I'm correct, and he had a song that I want to say is at least 11 or 12, maybe even 13 years old. It's called Material, and that's what really turned me on to Wiz Khalifa. And then he collabed with Juicy J. You know, he's from, 3-6 Mafia, right out of Memphis.
Yeah.
You know, I've listened to Juicy J since I was young. You know, Yo Gotti, all of them.
Big hype too.
Yeah.
Juicy J and Wiz.
That was
the collabs.
Oh yeah,
man.
and for them, you know, and
seeing those,
and see what's great about that too is, like, you know, they were both with the gang banging life from two different gangs that don't get along with each other. For them to come together as they came together is because they wanted to get some money, and they know that they would make it happen, you know. And they put their pride to the side, and they made some hits. Not one, not two, numerous.
Bruh, they had so many hits, bangers after bangers. Especially Wiz, man. He just keeps them coming.
Yeah.
It's his voice. I swear to God, it's just his voice. Whenever he hops on a track, it's just fucking angelic.
Yeah, no, Wiz Khalifa is, I've always liked Wiz Khalifa. I have really always liked Wiz Khalifa.
Say he's one of my staples when it comes to, I wouldn't say look up to, but one of my favorites throughout the years.
No, yeah, definitely. Of, you know, growing up and all that too, like listening to him, like, you know, it's crazy because, you know, it's like there's so many young, talented rappers that have lost their life due to, you know, whatever, if it's drugs or,
I got
you know,
one on the wall to the left.
One of my favorites, Peep.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace to Peep, you know. Yeah, man, Peep impacted my life a lot. You know, that documentary impacted my life a lot too.
That shit makes me cry.
Dude.
Yeah, like,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that documentary, and there's this underground clothing brand. I wouldn't say they're underground now, but it's called Alien Body. He's wearing a yellow hoodie in that. And I actually have that yellow hoodie and didn't even know. Like,
Damn.
That's wild.
Me and Peep got the same
That's wild. Matching hoodies.
clothes taste,
Yeah.
you know? It's still in my closet. That's one of my favorite hoodies.
Yeah,
Yellow,
you better always keep that. Yeah.
fire, dude.
And
People
yellow.
want to take it from me. Like, I've had people be like, "Let me get that. Can I have that, please?" And I'm like, dude, no way.
Try again, buddy. That's what I would say. Try again.
It's a fire hoodie. For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
And Pete was wearing it, man. It was kind of crazy to just. It's weird because, like, I've always been such a loner and, like, by myself, it felt like, and I've always secluded myself for years.
Yeah.
Throughout the years. And
sometimes it's
to
good.
watch the connections that I have with people.
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
it's good to do that too. You know, that's like what I was saying earlier when we started the podcast. You know, is grounding yourself. You know, and
Yep.
and there's another thing too is like knowing your worth. You know, like
Believing in yourself.
Like striving to make it happen. You know, not just doing it because you want to blend in, or doing it because you want to make the homies happy, or you want to do it because you got a passion for it, or you want to do it because you want to have fun, or
I've questioned myself so many times throughout the years, like looking at all my music shit, like, is this even what I want?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my girl,
crazy.
My girl has said to me, and she's like, well, it's about to be 2023. Are you sure you want to still follow through with this music? And I looked at her like I had just shit my pants, and I was like, I've been playing. I said to her at first, I said, you know how long my family, my mom and my dad both have been doing music, and me, and she's like, yeah, I know, I get it, but she's like,
whether you get a popping or not, you're probably gonna always still be doing it.
Oh yeah. It doesn't matter if I don't care if I blow up or not.
Exactly.
I'm doing it. Yeah.
Circle back to is like I got all this equipment all the time and stuff, and like there's been periods where I don't record for months.
Yep.
Probably up to 6, over 6 even.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go on YouTube real quick, see if I can find something.
A beat, yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I enjoy
slapper,
this.
Yeah.
And then it brings me back to like the first time I made a song, and I thought it was so hard. And I actually have a song called "Plug for the Night." This is the first lyrics that I ever tried to record on a mic, and it was for a different song, but it got turned into "Plug for the Night" because we were at Minneapolis chilling with the boys, and
at the old spot.
I believe your brother was there, and we were like, somebody said, "Yo, I just got the plug for the night," and I was like, I said, Lord. hold up, that's a song, man. I'm turning that into.
He's like, let me
song.
catch my breath,
and it's literally just like this. I just got the plug for the night. I just got the plug for the night. That's the chorus. That's the whole chorus.
Yeah, I think I might have been there that night. I think I actually recall that.
You might have been there too. We were all sitting at my kitchen table, and we were on the phones trying to get the plug for the night. And
I believe that.
I got the plug for the night, and then turned it into a song. And I actually tried recording these lyrics probably 3 years plus before I actually turned them into a song.
Really? Yeah.
So like that was the first song I ever tried to record, but later on, 3-4 years down the road, it got turned into a song off of nothing. Just sitting at a kitchen table.
Well, it's like you turn nothing to something. You can always turn nothing to something quick. You can do it quick, or you can take your time with it. But if you're gonna
quick
put it on platforms, you're gonna want to take it serious.
I don't think that's going anywhere.
But it's,
I said it was when we kept saying something slight. I got that in the fucking song. Slight. It's like, this ain't something sly. You remember that? I know you guys. I know.
Yeah, no, I remember. Now with you saying that,
this
it
ain't
makes
something
me
sly.
Yeah, because I remember
3.5 G's with the bill rolled tight. Yeah, this ain't something sly.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That's
the
funny.
old days. That's wild.
Something
man.
sly to Hellfire.
Let my drink outside.
I remember the first time you said that.
Idiot.
I was like, something slight. My God.
My God. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Not too much. Not too little. Something slight.
Not too much. Not too little.
And the thing is too, like with music, is music. I got a passion for music, and I always have. Like it's always caught my ear. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know what I would do without music.
Right.
I've had to humble myself over the years, find my peace, ground myself, and I'm always doing music for the rest of my life. I don't care if I blow or not. I know if I want to really take it serious, I could go somewhere with it, but I'm not, you know, my life's decent, you know. I'm grateful to wake up and breathe. I'm grateful to have the people around me. I'm grateful to be on the podcast, you know.
Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, you already know. It's just
Be where you're at.
Yeah, be where I'm at. You know, be grounded and stable, and you know, because a lot of people, when you go through so many traumatic experiences,
It's only so much you can take.
you lose hope and you lose faith, and when you lose hope and you lose faith, that's when everything pretty much goes to shit.
Correct. Could have said it better, in my opinion. To be honest.
True.
That's
I mean-
that's a big thing, you know. And one thing too is another saying that, you know, an old head that made music that plays keyboard down at the studio in St. Paul, and with my producer and
Shout out to
stuff, and he goes, you know, closed mouths don't get fed.
Ever.
And I'm like, old heads telling me that, you
I was a
know.
little late
But
on
then
this,
that's-
but was this the dude that was in your story the other day?
Oh no, that's my producer, the one playing
Okay.
guitar.
Yeah.
No, that's my
or
actual
This was like
producer.
last night or 2 days ago or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, like 2 or 3 days ago. No, yeah, that's my actual producer. Shout out to my boy Lloyd. Yeah, he's been all over the world. He's been playing, you know, he plays drums, guitar, keyboard, sings, does R&B, everything. And the shit he makes is unbelievable. And my dad's studio is right next to his.
It's
You know,
crazy.
and I met him before I even knew that he had a studio down right beside my dad.
Right. It's kind of weird how the world
And my
works.
dad's like calls me one day. He's like, "How the fuck do you know Lloyd?" And I'm like, light skinned Lloyd, old head. He's like, yeah. I'm like, how the fuck do you know him? He's like, you know, his studio is right next to the studio that I have in St. Paul where I play drums with the band. And I'm like, you're fucking joking with me right now. So I pull up down there, and you know, my dad, he's rehearsing. I walk in there. They all stop because they weren't expecting, you know, anybody to walk in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's Lloyd's room at? And he points. He's like, walk down the hallway, that door right there. So I knock on the door. I walk in there, and it's like a wonderland.
Yeah.
A fucking wonderland.
Yeah.
Every instrument you could probably have besides a violin and, you know,
The
which is-
orchestra.
yeah,
You're my
you know.
Wonderwall.
And it's crazy, man. He's so damn talented, and you know, it just makes me, it influences me more
Gives you the itch to be better.
yeah, and like
Say
want to like follow through with
maybe.
my music and stuff, you know. And he
Yeah.
does rock and roll too. Like he can shred a guitar, and he, you know, and he used to be a, you know, a
Muddy waters.
hardcore rapper, you know, from
Yeah.
Detroit, you know.
Oh,
I'd
he's
say
thugging.
like I think people put themselves in a box when it comes to making music, because I feel like if you can make one type of music, you can make it all.
Amen.
It's just
Facts.
what you feel like making in that time. And honestly, if y'all are rappers, just try to fucking hit a country beat. Just please
No,
try.
I
I-
did one time. It came out
Please.
really good. You ain't my
It-
huckleberry, baby. You ain't my huckleberry, baby.
Oh my
It's
God.
crazy, man. Just allow yourself to create things. I mean, like, it's almost like a lot of people have this thing in their head where if they put something on paper, everybody is going to hear it.
Yeah.
And that's not the case. It's
No,
more like
never
you're
the
probably
case
going to
at
be the
all.
only
Yeah.
ears that are going to hear
Or
this
only
thing.
eyes that see that.
I went through and counted my music. Right now, I have over 30 tracks that are like
Finish.
I could have put
Drop.
out.
Yeah, same.
And
and
I'm-
that shit pisses
I'm
me
like,
off.
and I'm like, what the fuck
I've been telling
am
him to
I
drop the shit
doing,
since day
man?
one,
I
bro.
didn't even know I had that many until
he
I
sends me
went
something to
through
my
and counted.
email, and I'm sitting there banging it for like 3 months straight. Just as soon as I wake up, brushing my teeth, and I'm like, bro, drop this shit, because like it makes me feel good. I get up, brush my teeth to this shit. So what is other people? That's doing that for me. What's it gonna do for other people,
Yeah.
right? And I feel it from so many different levels. Not even that I know him. Like it's touching me on levels of beyond our relationship of him being my friend. Like I'm not just listening to because he's my friend. I'm like, oh, this is hard.
Brother,
like,
you know?
Yeah, brother.
Your
like
older brother, you know
it had nothing to do with that. It's like, I feel this music.
Yeah, it's like motivation.
Exactly.
Yeah,
put that shit out.
And see, what a lot of people and a lot of young people don't know either is there's a lot of hurts in music, and hurts are the ones that catch your ears, that flow through your mind, that, you know, wraps around your dopamine and goes through your GABA in your brain. And you're like, oh, that's my shit. That's my song right there. That's my instrumental. That's my jam. Like
that creatine and serotonin.
Like,
releasing.
Like
this podcast has definitely helped me open up a lot as far as wanting to show my creativeness to the world, and just even like posting shit to social media and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Changed a lot. And yeah, what?
I'm gonna stop you for a minute. What's that right there on your foot?
It's fucking product 2, son.
Oh shit! I thought it was a P. I was gonna say what the P stand for. Tony T.
But, yeah.
Okay. I see you, girl.
A little bit of a logo.
I went on a little tattoo spree for a second there.
Yeah.
He's got some. I fuck with a lot of his tattoos. No cap.
Well, yeah, like my even like as far as making music with people, I don't think I liked it because I don't know if I was good enough. But after time and time of showing people my music from my fucking email and having people come back in the next day like singing the fucking song, I'm like, what the
gave you
fuck,
the motivation.
man?
Yeah, like what?
People actually fuck with this stuff because I know I fuck with it heavy, but it's like, it's almost like the image that I have doesn't always match the song that I make.
Yeah.
So it almost makes me feel like
uncomfortable.
I'm not.
Kind of.
That's not me.
Yeah.
But that's what you need to push you farther. You need that though. You need to know that you can make that. Like look at Jack Harlow. That boy. Go listen to his music from 5-6 years ago and listen to it now. He never had that that cockiness. Like no, he never
had
that
white boy swag.
He never had
I like that shit
he
too.
He still got it.
He's got more. He's beyond it. Now he's
up there. He's up there. He
and it's not a bad thing.
That one hit wonder, you know, made him go crazy. You know, he made a song with ESTG and all that, and you know.
When he came to Soundset, was it 2016, 2015?
I don't know.
That's when we all first started bumping him. Cause shout out to John to the message. Remember he pulled out the Pandora, the Soundset station. Yep, and they used to play like a month before when they would release the lineup. You could go on Pandora and just click on it, and they would play everyone that was coming.
Really?
And that's actually how we found.
I did not know that at all.
That's how me and Austin found Jack Harlow.
Like high up there on the lineup.
I don't know.
He played main stage, but pretty early.
I wasn't hanging out with nobody when I found Jack Harlow. I just came across him and Travis Thompson.
Yep, and Travis Thompson we were bumping too. Yep.
And like that was my loner stage where I was sitting at my house making music that I didn't even think was good enough. It was just something to do.
No, yeah, I remember being in the room, you know, young, finding instrumentals and just, you know, freestyle. Yeah, just letting loose. Just
as soon as you tighten up and try to think about it and critique it, man, you're not gonna make music today. Wake up tomorrow and try again.
You know how many songs I said like,
you gotta get in.
This is the one. This is the one. I'm going to the top, baby. This is the one. Every single one, except some of them. But for the most part, almost
everyone that's on my email.
Yeah, almost every new song that I make, it's like, man, that's me. Yeah, like that's something that came out of me, and it's just like crazy.
Yeah. And you got hits
too, boy. I need to hear more. That pissed me off, man.
Yeah, I got some stuff that I'm about to drop soon too. Yeah. And but you know, you gotta have that. Like for me, you gotta have that confidence in yourself.
You can hear it when you see it.
Yeah, to build more and be more constructive on the work that you're doing, that you're, you know, putting on paper, you know, speaking.
There has to be progression behind it. If there's true, pure progression behind what you're doing, everybody in the room can see it without you having to speak it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, you know, it's always progress before, you know.
Yeah.
It's the process that's going to keep going
If it
before you
ever
make
stops in a good way or
progression.
bad way, you're not progressing anymore. You're stopping to cut it off to do
Well,
something
yeah.
else, which doesn't
Yeah.
mean you're really necessarily wrong, but don't think there's going to be progression in something that you lost interest in and stop pursuing.
Well, yeah, and it's the thing is too, progress before progression. It's like if you follow the one song or whatever hit you really want to put your all into it, and you make that happen. You tweak it with the materials you have, computers, whatnot, whatever you're using for your recording and all that. You can make some stuff shake. Right now I've been listening to a lot of drill UK London beats. And
Those are hard.
and they're hard as shit. Like they're hard as shit. Like I listen to people that are Dutch Avelli, JB, Central C, all these people they're from overseas, London, Dutch, it's crazy because they've kind of like copied a little bit of the New York style with their little dance moves and the drill, but they got their own type of music they do.
Sound.
And their sound and the tempo and everything, and it catches people's ears, and people, millions of views later,
Now that
shows
you
later.
say that, there's a couple songs on my Spotify that's like completely out there, not what I would normally listen to, and it's either like some Spanish type shit or some UK, like that's just got heavy accents in it and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
And I'm
love
like,
the
this
accents
was a
too.
slapper.
Man, you gotta.
I can't even understand what they're saying because they
yeah.
ain't speaking
But
fucking
he's still
English.
singing though.
I'm like,
Yeah, and the beat's hard too.
Brown Monday. I don't even know what Brown Monday is, but that song is so hard.
But he's still singing it.
This is hard. Whoever fucking, I don't even
Come
know.
here, Millie Jock.
Somebody knows what I'm talking
Millie Jock
about.
to the rock, to the rock, to the rock. Come here, girl.
But yeah.
Yeah, man. There's a couple of A1 and J1. They're probably the youngest right now that have really inspired me. Latest trends. If anybody ever gets time, check that song out. And that shit is something else. And Switch a Or, he's an artist from overseas too, and they got their little England accent and whatnot, and our London accent, and they go hard. Like they really go hard. They put an impact on that. Hearing like them over like all types of music, it just makes me want to progress. And, start
You
working
listen to
even
any
more.
Australian rap?
I've
listen
heard.
to Kid Leroy.
Nah,
but
that's not what I'm talking.
he
I
sounds
mean,
American.
I
like,
listen to Iggy.
No, I don't listen
I
to
mean,
Kid
like
Leroy.
straight up
I
Australian
do.
rap.
I just did
like,
before I got here.
Fucking drill,
Bro,
UK drill
bro.
rap, like that scene of Australia.
Yeah,
It's funny. It's like, it's only funny because the accents are so harsh.
yeah.
So like, it's not my normal. So I wouldn't even say it's
Nah.
funny.
Nothing that comes from the States
is
isn't going to be our normal. Doesn't mean it's not good music, though.
Yeah, fact.
Like, that's
It's
we just got to
just-
open our
it's-
eyes to everything in the world, and we can't shut nothing out.
It's not promoted around here. So like literally one night I went on YouTube and typed in Australian rap. Like that's what I didn't know.
What were
who
they
to
talking
look
about?
up.
What were they talking about? Dingoes and
No, it's almost like identical to like what we talk about here and stuff. It's just the only difference is the accent, you know.
He's like
Goes.
Kangaroo Jack dropped the hardest mix.
Hey, for real.
Oh, what?
Give it to the
Man,
man.
I had that shit on replay. in middle
Steve,
school.
R.I.P.
That man was Kangaroo Jack.
You ain't know
man.
nothing about those crocodiles though.
That's that
Sheesh.
Dundee shit, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Kangaroo Jack had the swag, the drip, man.
He did. That was my movie. I'm not gonna cap.
I've listened to a lot of overseas rap, Albanian rap too.
You're crazy. I don't even understand that.
No, if I showed you some all three of y'all would be like, this is hard. This is hard, bro. Like
shit. Albanian. I'm not
Albanian,
knocking
bro.
it, but I'm just trying to see how it's hard.
Albanian.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's hard just because there's an AK in the video. No. I'm talking
Just
about
shit
like
real.
Yeah.
and I don't understand the words. I could use a translator, but you think I'm gonna do that? No, it sounds good to my ears. You know, I like the beat. And
You can feel it without understanding
Dude,
it.
you want to
the-
know what's
you can feel
actually
the rhythm.
crazy?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I
this is
feel
just
that.
my biased opinion, but like, I feel like
Save it.
everybody from the States doesn't reach out beyond the
No,
States.
definitely
but
not.
everybody outside of the States knows fucking every single hit song that has been made in the States
sure.
that
Oh,
is
yeah.
English, and they don't
For
even
sure.
speak our language.
Yep.
And so, how the fuck do they do that? Because I'm listening to bangers, but I can't repeat the words in my head because I don't know.
No,
I'm just
yeah.
to me, I'm just saying mumbles.
Yeah.
Because we are a trend in the United States.
Maybe you might be right, son.
Well, I mean,
We're the
look,
trending topic.
I mean, there
We're
was no
trying to be.
no UK drill until there was United States drill. There was nobody was doing it how we are doing it until we intertwine.
I will agree to that because I feel like a lot of UK rap
No.
has came from like New York, like, you know, Bobby Shmurda and like the way they dance, you know, they
Yep.
follow the moves, like, and their lyrics are hard, bro. Like, everybody thinks that just, you know, the US that's out here doing something with music. It's not. It's
Right.
Yeah.
global. You know,
Yeah.
it's fucking global.
Yep.
It's gonna always be global.
Yep.
For sure, man. Do you got anyone you want to shout out or anything in the works you want to?
Yeah, man. I want to
acknowledge
shout
while you're
out
on
to the podcast. I want to shout out to my
Appreciate
boy
that.
Tony,
Man.
my boy Ty,
Shout out on the
my
shout
boy
out.
Austin, the cats. RIP to Dave.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
man.
RIP to all the lost ones, my grandmother, and you know, keep on keeping on, keep your head up, keep moving forward. You know.
What about you guys? Social medias? Anybody?
Oh yeah, social media. You could follow.
Just let me pick which one today.
Yeah, right.
I was about
Man,
to say. I wonder if
normally-
I should. I don't think I should put my producer out there because he already's got so many dang
For sure.
clients. But no. Yeah, go check out my my little stuff that I got on SoundCloud. You know, Memphis Space
There you go.
Kush. You know, there are just
Memphis Space Kush.
just freestyles. You know, just having fun. You know, a little turned up. Be honest. You know, but some are old, and you know, I got a recent one that a banger that really hits the spot. You know, from growing and progressing and falling from the past. So
You'll get a
Right.
sneak peek in the intro. All right.
Yes, sir. Well, thanks for coming on, bro. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. It was a good one.
All right, everybody, have a happy New Year when this
Happy
drops.
New Year,
It'll already
man.
be like a month out, but
Facts.
New
Keep tuning
resolutions.
in. Everybody like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes.
You know the vibe.
You know the drill.
now we should be on YouTube as well. So
Yeah. So
Second, is this gonna be the second video out on YouTube? Third
it's
video?
gonna be the fifth, sixth.
we got a lot in the chamber
Alright,
right now.
shit.
This gonna
Yeah,
be the
okay.
sixth.
and more to
Okay.
go, and more to
Pretty
go.
sure, Yeah.
Shit, you made number 5, motherfucker.
I appreciate
go.
you taking the time to come out here and do this and stuff. I know it's kind of hard to get everybody together.
No, I
and
appreciate
We were
stuff,
supposed to
so-
pod last night, but homeboy was slumped. And
Yeah.
when I say homeboy,
Yeah.
I mean me.
Yeah, I know. I
Mhm.
slumped out too after I ate.
It was
It's all
so
good,
needed.
man.
No, I
I was
appreciate
locked
you
in.
guys, man. For real.
It's a new year. It's a
Means a
new
lot.
us. Let's get to it. Gotta
Yeah,
be good, man.
Resolutions. Follow through
Let's
with
go.
them, everybody.
Bang.
All right, peace.